Meeting called to order. Time now is 6 p.m. Public portion of the meeting begins. New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the rights of the public to have advance notice of, to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, the Business Administrator Board Secretary has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted at the municipal building, communicated to the Herald News, the record, and filed with the clerk of the Borough of Hawthorne. Roll call, please.
Joseph Carr.
Here.
Alex Bonico is absent. Jennifer Aaronchild is absent. Abigail Goff. Here. Erica Multi-Colson. Absent right now. Anthony Palouse.
Here.
Lisa Spohn. Here. Giselle Vega is absent. Marco Totaro.
Here. Everyone, please rise to flag.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, private session. Be resolved that the Hawthorne Board of Education convenes an executive session to discuss exempt matters pertaining to a matter rendered confidential by federal or state law. Be it further resolved that it is anticipated the executive session will be for 45 minutes in duration and that public action may or may not be taken. But be it further resolved that the minutes of the executive session will be made available upon a determination by the board that the disclosure of the minutes will not detrimentally affect any right or interest of the board and the need for confidentiality no longer exists. Motion to go into private session.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Palouse, seconded by Mrs. Goff. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Carr.
Yes.
Mrs. Goff.
Yes.
Mr. Palouse.
Yes.
Mrs. Spohn.
Yes.
Dr. Vega.
Yes.
Mr. Totaro.
Yes. Okay. Meeting regulations. During each regular meeting, 2 opportunities are provided for citizens to ask questions and to make comments. During the first opportunity, early on the agenda, the meeting is open to the public for the purpose of addressing items listed for approval on this agenda only. The second opportunity occurs just prior to adjournment, when citizens may address any subject matter that is pertinent to and or directly related to the operation of the school district. Persons wishing to speak must, upon being recognized, rise, state their name, address, and subject matter. Comments and questions shall be addressed to the board president or presiding officer, shall be limited to 5 minutes per person. The board may or may not respond to issues raised by members of the public at the time they are raised, but will provide a response if and when appropriate. The board asks that members of the public be courteous and mindful of the rights of other individuals when speaking. Please note that the board will not respond to comments regarding students or board employees in light of the privacy rights held by those individuals. Moreover, the board discourages comments about such individuals and will not be responsible for such comments. Members of the public who choose to speak during the public session should carefully consider their comments, since they could be held personally liable for any statements that they make. Finally, please note that in accordance with district policy, the board will not officially comment or respond to any matter mentioned unless it can confirm that the matter has first been brought to the attention of the appropriate school personnel in an attempt to resolve this issue. Public be heard, agenda items only. Seeing none. Approval of the minutes, December 16, 2025 regular meeting, public and private, and January 6, 2026 reorganization meeting.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Clavijo and seconded by Mrs. Goff. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Goff?
Yes.
Ms. Multi-Colton?
Yes.
Mr. Kalous?
Yes.
Mrs. Stone?
Yes.
Dr. Vega?
Yes.
Mr. Carr?
Yes.
Mr. Clavijo?
Yes.
Mrs. Aaronshire?
Yes.
Mr. Totaro?
Yes. Correspondence? No? Okay. Moving on to reports. Student Council Representative report. Jonathan, Barbara,
Good evening. I hope everyone had a good winter break and long weekend. And start the new year, of course. Since we last met, HHS has been continuing fundraising for and celebrating various holidays and preparing for our upcoming Campus Days, January 22 to January 27. Sports. Within the past few weeks, HHS Winter Sports have been in full swing. Indoor track and field has attended the NJSIAA relays on January 15th, with the bus returning home from Chalmers River almost around midnight, which is crazy. Our competition cheerleading team has attended their first competition of the season, January 13th, against Secaucus and Lyndhurst in their first matchups in this division group. The HHS bowling team has been busy networking with matches at Parkway Lanes almost every other day. The boys and girls basketball teams are equally busy, bringing home many victories and more fans attending the season dresses. Wrestling has found much success across all weight classes, having numerous medals with a collection ever growing as we approach the end of the season. Finally, our town merge hockey team has brought in many supporters from HHS each game. In the meantime, fans are also eagerly awaiting the hockey team's senior night for the class of 2026 players, with some of the first on the team since the program was introduced a few years ago. They're now seniors. Clubs. With the time period since we last met being broken up with winter break, clubs have been busy at work spreading Christmas cheer before the break and continuing their festivities after the break. The Italian Club has organized a La Befana bake sale, which happened January 8th, which was a considerable success compared to the previous year, with various Italian baked goods for sale, candygrams available to send, and of course, La Befana, present to boost morale after coming back from the long break. On a different note, peer leaders have started the production and filming of their annual PSA projects to present at the State County Teen Summit meeting toward the end of the year. If our school's PSA wins, among a plethora of other schools' projects, their PSA will be played in the previews before the movies at AMC theaters in State County. Moreover, along with our Performing Arts Club's performance at the Passaic County Senior Center, They performed at the first winter concert before break to end the year off on a good note. Finally, the student council is running a quarter zip sweatshirt sale. Orders are finalized and being sent at the end of the month. If you're interested in ordering, you can email Ms. Hanson. You can find her email on the school website. Media Center. With the new year starting, the HHS Media Center has launched many in-library and cross-curricular activities regarding various events such as Muslim American Heritage Month, International Holocaust Remembrance Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and many more. The Media Center offers numerous informational posters, book displays, morning announcements, instructional materials, and social media posts. Along with this, the Media Center is also still hosting book club for students every Wednesday afternoon, where they are focusing on fantasy fiction for the month, and the lunchtime faculty book club, where they are reading Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. In all, HHS continues their year strong, implicating new and returning strategies to keep spirits high as we swiftly approach MPAs for the year. I thank you for your time and attention, and wish you all a great rest of the night, week, and month. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. Moving on to our superintendent's report.
Good evening, everyone. Let me start by saying welcome to 2026. As I reflect on my first 7 months as a member of this district, and as we reach the 5-month mark of the school year, I'm incredibly proud of the work taking place across the Hawthorne School District. Every day I'm reminded that we have an amazing community and an excellent school system, one built on the dedication of the staff, which we have members of our staff here tonight, the leadership and support of our Board of Education, and the continued partnership of our families and community members who are always there to support our schools and, most importantly, our students. I'm grateful for this partnership and genuinely excited for all that lies ahead. I'd like to thank everyone who came out to the middle school 1A parent night and the high school dual enrollment night. These events reflected our commitment to transparency, collaboration, and ensuring families are well informed about the opportunities available to their children. For those who are unable to attend, the presentations have been posted on the district website for your review, as we encourage you to reach out with any questions. I'd like to add on to John's report about athletics. Our winter athletic programs continue to represent Hawthorne with pride, demonstrating growth, competitiveness, and strong sportsmanship across all teams. Our girls basketball team continues to show steady improvement, earning 2 recent wins and finishing 3rd in our annual holiday tournament. Boys basketball had an outstanding showing in the holiday tournament, finishing 2nd after a hard-fought championship game against Ridgefield Park. The team also celebrated senior night this past Friday, where we recognized our senior athletes for their dedication and contribution. Bowling continues to compete strongly in league play and earned an impressive victory over Pompton Lakes. Cheerleading competed in their first competition this season and performed very well in their first outing. The team looks forward to continued success throughout their league and county competition schedule. Hockey will be competing in the county tournament against Clifton. Our 4 senior players continue to play at a high level and provide strong leadership for the team. Wrestling had an exceptional performance at Battle of the Brooks tournament, finishing 5th out of 26 teams. Hugh Shortway and Kenny Callahan each placed 4th in their respective weight classes. Jack Lorper won the tournament at 132 pounds, earning most outstanding wrestler honors. Jack was also recognized by NJ.com as an NJIC Wrestler of the Week and recently celebrated signing day, committing to Johnson and Wales University. Very impressive. As part of my mid-year report, I'm going to report on SDS. That is our school safety and security initiatives, and that's ongoing efforts to maintain safe learning environments across all schools and our continued collaboration with local and state partners. In terms of HIVs, we had 5 at Lincoln Middle School, actually a total of 6. 5 were determined to not be, and 1 was determined to be an HIV. We had 5 at the high school, 4 not founded, 1 founded. At Washington, we had 2 total, both of which were confirmed. 1 at Jefferson, which was not confirmed, and none at Roosevelt. And then 2 incident reports at LMS and 1 at HHS. Okay, so on top of it being GOY night, it's also Board of Education Recognition Month. So I have the opportunity to speak about these wonderful individuals for a couple of minutes. January is Board of Education Recognition Month, and I'd like to take this opportunity to publicly thank our Hawthorne Board of Education members for their service, leadership, and commitment to our school district. Serving on a Board of Education requires an extraordinary investment of time, thought, and dedication. Our board members volunteer countless hours reviewing policies, budgets, curriculum, facility planning, district initiatives, and while keeping student learning and well-being at the center of every decision. It's a hard job. They do it very well. Their work often takes place behind the scenes, yet its impact is felt daily in our classrooms, programs, and school community. It's now my pleasure to read the board resolution included in tonight's agenda. The New Jersey School Boards Association has declared January 2026 to be School Board Recognition Month, a time when all residents can acknowledge the contributions made by our local school board members. The Hawthorne Board of Education is one of 581 local school boards in New Jersey, which sets policies and oversees operations for public school districts. Hawthorne Board of Education embraces the goal of high-quality education for all New Jersey public school students. New Jersey's local school board helps determine the educational goals for approximately 1.4 million children in pre-K through 12th grade. New Jersey's 5,000 local school board members who receive no remuneration for their services act as advocates for public school students as they work with administrators, teachers, and parents for the betterment of public education. School boards strive to provide the resources necessary to meet the needs of all students, including those with special needs. Boards of education district to the public, and they convey to school administrators the public's expectation for the schools. New Jersey can take pride in its schools, which rank among the nation's best in key achievement indicators such as National Assessment of Education, progress scores, and the preparation for college through advanced placement offerings and SAT assessments. Now, therefore, be it that the Hawthorne Board of Education does hereby recognize the services of local school board members throughout New Jersey as we join communities statewide in observing January 2026 as School Board Recognition Month, that the Hawthorne Board of Education urges all New Jersey citizens to work with their local boards of education and public school staffs towards the advancement of our children's education. On the behalf of the Hawthorne community, I'd like to thank you for your service and congratulate you on doing an awesome job here. So welcome. Okay, at this point we get to the fun part, which is why everybody is here tonight. I appreciate you coming out. I encourage you to come to more board meetings. But this is the really exciting part that we get to every year, which is recognizing the staff members that go above and beyond to support our students. And being new, my first interactions with some of these individuals was actually going to the schools, surprising them and handing them some balloons. So it was both exciting, and in just the quick couple minutes that I got to know them, I could recognize why they were the chosen individuals to be recipients of this really prestigious award. So just a little background. This evening, I'm honored to introduce our GEOY recipients. The GEOY program recognizes outstanding educators and school specialists who exemplify excellence in teaching, leadership, service, and dedication to students, schools, and the broader school community. The selection process begins at the school level and includes nominations from both staff and members of the community. Educators and school specialists are nominated based on exceptional professional practice, commitment to students, and positive contributions to school culture. Nominations are reviewed by each school, and one individual is selected to represent that school as the GOI recipient from the teacher perspective and from the school specialist perspective. These individuals then move forward for district recognition and celebration. Tonight we're proud to recognize this year's GOI recipients and celebrate their commitment to education excellence and the meaningful difference they make each day to our students, families, and Hawthorne community. So at this point, I'd like to invite our board president and our board vice president to come forward. The president of the Teachers Union, Ms. Fadden, and then for the building administrators for your building, I'd like you to come up and congratulate our recipients. So we're going to start with Hawthorne High School. And if you have the opportunity to put together a really great slideshow, which gives you some insight on the interest of some of our recipients, which I think is kind of fun. So to start, I would like to recognize, and when I say your name, please come forward, Miss Amy Tanis. Mrs. Tanis is an exemplary educator who's in her, you can sit right there. Who in her 23 years at Hawthorne High School continues to go above and beyond for both her students and colleagues, a lifetime mentor, former department lead, and current mentor to a first-year teacher. She is a true leader in the mathematics department. Mrs. Tanis creates an engaging thinking classroom where students collaborate using whiteboards and hands-on manipulatives to bring abstract concepts to life. She consistently applies innovative strategies learned through professional development and adapts her instruction to support multilingual learners. Her commitment to student success is evident in her geometry honors students achieving 100% passing rate on the 24-25 NJSOA. In addition, Mrs. Tanis played a vital role in high school math PLC, helping strengthen curriculum alignment and data-driven instruction. She is widely respected for her dedication, professionalism, and lasting impact on Hawthorne community. Ms. Tanis. Put together a frame over here for you and your flowers.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Put these down.
Okay.
And then that down, so you can actually open that.
And then, yeah, Tamer's going to be taking pictures as we go through.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, we have Ms. Wyrostek. Invaluable asset to the Hawthorne High School athletic program, who consistently demonstrates exceptional professionalism, communication, and leadership. She works seamlessly with our parents, coaches, administrators, and medical professionals to ensure the health and well-being of student athletes, and her organizational skills and parent outreach, including leading multiple well-received presentations on physicals and registration, reflect her commitment to keeping families informed and engaged. In her clinical role, she excels in injury evaluation, rehabilitation planning, and recovery monitoring while maintaining clear communication with all stakeholders. She's also a leader in injury prevention and emergency preparedness, playing a key role in developing and maintaining the athletic department's emergency action plans. Through her expertise, dedication, and compassion, Ms. Wyrostek consistently goes above and beyond for our students and is truly deserving of recognition.
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to move to Lincoln Middle School. To start, we will recognize Ms. Victoria Sabatino, our Teacher of the Year. LMS is proud to award Ms. Victoria Sabatino Teacher of the Year for LMS. Ms. Sabatino is caring, compassionate, and motivated educator who has shown remarkable growth and confidence over her 9 years at LMS. She has become a trusted leader in the special education department and an invaluable mentor to new teachers. As a special education science teacher, she consistently puts students first and ensures every learner has the opportunity to succeed. Her classroom is a model of engagement and differentiation with hands-on lessons designed to meet diverse student needs. Ms. Sabatino is also an outstanding co-teacher who collaborates seamlessly with colleagues to create meaningful learning experiences. Beyond the classroom, she demonstrates strong leadership by developing resources, offering thoughtful feedback, and introducing creative strategies that benefit the school. She's deeply involved in the school community through after-school clubs and school-wide events. Ms. Sabatino builds strong relationships with students, families, and colleagues through her professionalism and teamwork. Her dedication, leadership, and positive impact make her an exceptionally deserving Teacher of the Year recognition. I'd like to invite up Mrs. Wendy Fowler, our Service Professional of the Year from LMS. It's with great pride that Mrs. Fowler has been selected for the Service Professional of the Year for LMS. Mrs. Fowler is an exceptional paraprofessional whose dedication, compassion, and commitment to students at LMS truly set her apart. She consistently goes above and beyond her role, making a meaningful difference in students' daily lives. Mrs. Fowler genuinely cares for all students and has done remarkable work this year with her assigned student. She brings a calm, steady demeanor and strong expertise in running programs that support both individual learners and the life skills program as a whole. Her student-centered creativity is evident, such as when she has designed goldfish-themed tokens for behavior boards to motivate a student she knows well. Mrs. Fowler's dedication extends beyond the classroom, including turning a disappointing field trip into joy by creating a pumpkin patch at LMS. Her kindness and initiative created a memorable experience students will not soon forget. She supports the Life Skills program with unwavering commitment and contributes daily to making LMS a better place for students and staff. We are so incredibly proud of Mrs. Fowler, and she is well deserving of this award. Recognizing our teacher and educational specialist from Jefferson. Ms. Godfrey, if you'll come up and join us.
Yeah.
Ms. Jennifer Godfrey, a first grade teacher at Jefferson Elementary School, is highly deserving of recognition for the Governor's Educator of the Year Award. Through engaging, creative, and developmentally appropriate instruction, she has a profound impact on students during their formative years, fostering both academic growth and a love of learning. Mrs. Godfrey creates a warm, welcoming classroom environment enriched with student work, inviting literature, and hands-on experiences that promote curiosity, responsibility, and excitement. She strengthens literacy through daily journaling and student-authored books while actively partnering with families through consistent communication, inclusive classroom traditions, and weekly newsletters. Her dedication extends beyond the classroom, reflecting genuine care for students as individuals, even attending their games and their outside activities. As one student shared, Mrs. Godfrey is the best teacher ever. She's the kindest teacher in the whole entire world. She makes learning fun. I love being in her class. Mrs. Godfrey's commitment, creativity, and compassion make her an exceptional educator and a truly deserving honor. Congratulations. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. She's so cute. Perfect. Next, we have Mrs. Carrie Parker. Is a highly deserving recipient of recognition for her outstanding service for the Hawthorne School District. With more than 10 years of experience as a behavior consultant, Mrs. Parker consistently goes above and beyond to support students, staff, and families, particularly within preschool and ABA kindergarten programs. She implements current research-based practices, trains teachers and paraprofessionals, consults across special education and general education settings, supports program intakes, and leads professional development. Ms. Parker has played a key role in launching new ABA classrooms, ensuring smooth transitions to kindergarten, and guiding staff to the adoption of a new ABA data collection system. Through her collaboration, creativity, and dedication to bridging school and home supports for students with significant behavioral needs, Ms. Parker exemplifies professionalism, compassion, and leadership, making her an exceptional asset to the district and truly deserving of this honor. Congratulations. Roosevelt School. To start, we'll invite up Krista Hasbetter. Mrs. Krista Hasbetter has dedicated her entire career to Roosevelt Elementary School, serving the Hawthorne School District with distinction since 2007, beginning as a special education teacher and later transitioning to art teacher in 2014. She brings a deep understanding of differentiated instruction and inclusion to every aspect of her work. Holding multiple New Jersey certifications, Ms. Haskell skillfully integrates inclusive practices into her art program, ensuring all students can access, participate in, and succeed in meaningful creative experiences. Beyond the classroom, she's a dependable and innovative colleague whose artistic vision enhances school climate through events, displays, and school-wide initiatives that build pride and community. A respected leader on school and district committees, she also strengthens family engagement through social media, community events, and the celebration of student achievement. Ms. Haskell's passion, creativity, and leadership make her richly deserving of recognition as an outstanding educator and recipient of New Jersey Governor's Educator of the Year Award. Congratulations.
Joke's on them, I can take it selfies. Most of them was. Everyone's just like.
Next, we have Mrs. Monica Moss. Mrs. Monica Moss is a dedicated paraprofessional at Roosevelt School whose impact on students and staff is truly exceptional. As a one-to-one para for a student with unique and challenging needs, Mrs. Moss has proven to be a dependable and invaluable presence in the classroom as well as a resource and trusted colleague. Monica consistently goes above and beyond, arriving early and staying late to ensure she's fully prepared and continuously seeking out new strategies to better support her student. Her firm, consistent, and loving approach allowed her student to thrive while also enabling the classroom teacher to effectively meet the needs of the entire class. Through her creativity and resourcefulness, Monica adapts material so her student can fully access the same learning opportunities as peers. Approachable, reflective, and often leading by example, her dedication, professionalism, and passion make her richly deserving of this recognition. Congratulations.
Funny, right?
And last but not least, Washington School. I'd like to invite up Ms. Claudia Rossi, our Governor's Educator of the Year. It is with great pride and excitement that we celebrate Ms. Claudia Rossi as a recipient of the Governor's Educator of the Year Award. An exceptional first grade teacher at Washington Elementary School, Ms. Rossi brings warmth, dedication, and professionalism to her role each and every day. She begins each morning by warmly greeting her students, setting a positive and welcoming tone that carries through her classroom, a place where students feel safe, valued, and eager to learn. Claudia is deeply committed to meeting the academic, social, and emotional needs of every child, approaching her work with patience, compassion, and an unwavering belief in her students' potential. A lifelong learner, she continuously seeks opportunities for professional growth and generously shares her knowledge with colleagues to strengthen instructional practices school-wide. Her commitment to excellence and genuine care for her students make her truly deserving of this honor, and we are proud to recognize her tonight. Congratulations. to make it, unfortunately, but I did want to recognize her because she's exceptional. Miss Lisa Searles. It is an honor to recognize Miss Lisa Searles as the Governor's Educator Services Specialist of the Year and to celebrate her outstanding contribution to Washington Elementary School. For more than 20 years, Lisa has served at the Hawthorne Public School District as a dedicated and highly skilled behaviorist, providing invaluable support to students, staff, and family. Her leadership and expertise has been instrumental in the growth and success of our STEPS program, which has expanded under her guidance to serve 36 students across 6 classrooms. Lisa works collaboratively with both special education and general education teachers to develop individualized, effective behavior plans that support student success and well-being. Her innovative partnership with Columbia University has further strengthened our program by bringing aspiring behaviorists into our school to support students and staff. Lisa's professionalism, deep expertise, and unwavering commitment to our school community make her truly deserving of this recognition, and we're proud to honor her this evening before the Board of Education. So I just want to say congratulations to all of our recipients. I mean, you hear all the words that we had to share tonight about how exceptional they are, and they really make our district as great as it is. So thank you for all that you do. I'm not going to expect everybody to stick around for the rest of the board meeting. You're welcome to do so if you'd like to. What we're going to do is take a short recess. What I'd ask is all the recipients to come up so we can take one group picture, and then if you'd like to leave, you're welcome to do so. But congratulations to all.
Committee and liaison reports. Starting with legislative, Mr. Carr.
Thank you, Mr. President. Let's see, November 13th, we had A3323 and S3713 pension curriculars that were vetoed. What it would have changed would have required extra pay for extracurricular duties, performances, athletic clubs, competitions, for example, to be counted as pensionable compensation for teachers under TPAC. Current law pension compensation generally includes contractual salary, not additional pay for extracurricular temporary duties. The governor's rationale was cited concerns and the importance of consistency across state-administered pension systems, which currently prohibit including extra compensation for work beyond the regular day and year. The status of this bill will not become law unless 2/3 of both Senate and Assembly override the veto. There's a conditional veto on S4608 and A5847, school audit delay. This would have extended the annual audit deadlines for school year 24-25 into January. This is the governor's rationale was pointed to an existing requirement for the NJDOE to evaluate the impact of the extensions. NJDOE recommended maintaining current statutory deadlines, setting the need for timely audit data for budgeting and early identification of potential fiscal distress. The governor's recommended revision now to the legislature to accept is to remove the extended order for 24-25, require districts to make financial books and records available by 2 orders by July 1st. Districts that fail may face reduced QSAC scores. Allow the commissioner to grant limited case-by-case flexibility for hardships and direct the NJDOE to evaluate technical changes that could enable earlier data collection. Next steps on this would be to return to the legislature for simple majority votes to concur with the recommendations. Some committee activity affecting school districts. Single-use utensils, Bill S3195. This was initially held due to operational costs and safety concerns. Schools were included as a food service business. Later advanced after amendment to exempt schools from the requirement, as reflected in the update. Water quality notification, S94A1400. This will require public water systems to immediately notify municipalities and school leaders when water quality standards are violated and to provide suggested remedies. Key boxes for school security, S4440, requires installation of exterior key boxes at school buildings by June 30th, 2027, subject to state appropriations. As described in the as described in the update, includes possible exemptions for equivalent plans and state-bearing costs with reimbursement provisions. Artificial dyes in school food, S3016. This would restrict certain substances and dyes in school food, with school food provisions effective August 1st, 2028, as per the update. Therapy dog pilot program, A1165, S1253. This would establish a 3-year pilot program assessing student academic and health benefits in elementary school wellness programs. And last bills that were signed into law December 25 and January 2026. Student internet-enabled device policies. This requires the NJDOE to issue statewide guidelines. Districts must adopt policies beginning school year 26 and 27 to prohibit non-academic use during the school day. The staff epilepsy and seizure training. This will require staff training every 5 years. That was signed January 12th, 2026. And the student internet-enabled device policies was signed by the governor January 8th, 2026. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Finance Administration, Mr. Covillo.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Finance Committee met last Tuesday. This year's committee is made up of myself, Anthony Palouse, and we welcome Lisa Spohn. Topics on the agenda were an update on the 24-25 audit. We're shooting for a February presentation from the auditors. At that point, we'll know what the final numbers for the previous year's budget was. We also discussed the food service audit. As we're made aware, every 3 years there's an audit that needs to be done for food service. This year's audit will take place at Jefferson School between March 10th and March 12th. We also discussed there was a need for pulling a fund from the maintenance reserve account, as noted on the agenda in F3, amount of $200,000. It's going to be withdrawn from the maintenance reserve for repairs and upgrades that were not necessarily budgeted for. The 2025-2026 budget is being developed, and we should have an update on that next couple of weeks. That's all I have. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Council Liaison and Personnel, Ms. Arenchar.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I did meet with the board liaison on the council, Councilwoman Anne Marie Sasso, and the council sends their congratulations to our board president, vice president, and our new member, Mrs. Hope. So they wanted to wish us a good year, and they're looking forward to working together. A few updates from the town. The town welcomed a new business administrator, Vincent Caruso. They are looking forward to several new projects that will be updating the municipal pool complex this year. And they're also continuing to support the neighborhood preservation program for local businesses. So there will be some updates and upgrades to local businesses, and they're encouraging us to shop local and support our local restaurants in the community. So that concludes my report for council liaison. And regarding personnel, we did not meet.
All right, thank you. C&I, Mrs. Scott.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Committee on Curriculum and Instruction met last week. The first topic of discussion was the title carryover. So we are entitled to Title I funds, which is a federal funding that is computed by the amount of low-income families that the district has. So the fiscal year of 2025 resulted in an $80,000 carryover. So this is over the allowable 15%, which resulted in a waiver being submitted showing how we would use the funds. The county said that the funds from the carryover should minimally be put towards salaries, which is what we normally would have done. So Dr. Tribona and his team generated a list of things to use that money for, the first of which was something known as Teacher Toolbox, which is a supplement for iReady, which is our new benchmarking system for both ELA and math. The second thing is something known as Brain Pop, which is a gamified review for students in K through 5. And the third thing was a part-time ESL teacher for Washington that we are proposing. The next topic of discussion was the new courses. So in addition to the new courses that I discussed last month, Dr. Tribona shared with us that for the 26-27 school year, they would be proposing 3 new AP courses. AP Cybersecurity, which will replace our regular cybersecurity course and will be offered to students in grades 10 through 12. AP Pre-Calculus, which will be dually enrolled with FDU, offered to our top tier pre-calc students and to prepare them for AP Calc BC and support and enhance work towards SAT prep during the year. This will be offered to students in 11th and 12th grade. And the third and final will be AP Business and Personal Finance, which is designed to help build the business pathway, offered to students in grades 11 through 12 after different prerequisite sequences, and also would meet that personal finance component that is required by the state. With the addition of these 3 AP courses, this brings the Hawthorne High School total of AP course offerings up to 22 AP course offerings, which is awesome. It is the most we have ever had. In my 14 years on the board, I can say that this has been an ongoing commitment from the board and the administrative team to increase the number. When I came, there were 6 AP courses, so it is amazing to see. Some of the other new courses are Rock Band 2, which is a progression to Rock Band 1, which was added a few years ago. Dance 4, progression based on the success of the program. We currently have Dance 1, 2, and 3. 1A Math 6, 1A Math 7, 1A Science 6, 1A Science 7, 1A Science 8, 1A Social Studies both at 6, 7, and 8, and 1A Language Arts at 6, 7, and 8. And those are those advanced track middle school classes that we've been discussing throughout the committee. We also discussed the multicultural night bulletin boards that are in each building. So there is a bulletin board that is a tree and a flag. Behind it on the tree there are 22 different flags representing the different, 24 different flags, the 24 countries that have committed to coming to the multicultural night. There is the saying, strong roots, many branches, one Hawthorne on each of them, which is a lovely saying. And these bulletin boards are displayed toward the front of each building, the front entry of each building. Additionally, I wanted to say back about the courses, there are also some revised current courses that will be created for next year. Foundations of Economics and Investing Principles, which will be replacing investment strategies. Guitar 1 and 2, which I had mentioned last month. New names have not been finalized, but that's the gist. Spanish 2 Honors is in need of an update. so that will get a revision. And K through 5 math courses are currently undergoing, right now they're looking for the adoption of a new resource, a new book. We have a team of people that are on that, so we will report when that is chosen. The multicultural night meeting was this evening, right before this meeting, at an alternate location, and multicultural night is on February 28th?
No, for the 25th.
Okay, 25th. Currently, we have, as I said, 24 countries represented, many more families, some multiple families per country. Some highlights are Costa Rican professional dancers, Circassian professional dancers, and henna artists. The 1A follow-up, Dr. Tribona and Mr. Mignonelli presented to parent population. They had a very large number of people attend. They said there were more than 60 people in attendance. When we drilled down more, we heard that there were parents as young as, who have first graders who were attending. So it seems to be of interest to a very large population of people, not just those on the cusp of entering middle school. It seems to be the elementary population is interested in that opportunity, and I'm very happy to hear that parents did attend in large numbers. We also reviewed the calendar, which is on the agenda for this evening, 26-27 calendar. That is all.
Thank you. Madam Vice President, NJSBA and PCSBA.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. I haven't met since our last meeting to give an update. So I do want to let everyone know that for NJSBA, don't forget to do any work you need to do. So orientation, as we were reminded earlier, and also the form that Sandy sent us. Thank you. Disclosure form is due, and it has got kicked back to us a lot in the past, so don't give up, just keep trying. For PCSBA, our next meeting is February 9th, which is coming up. That'll be virtual. It's 6:45 to 8:30, and the topic is fostering student achievement, insights from district leaders. The meeting after that will be in May, and that one will be hybrid, so you have a choice of in-person or virtually. And then March 25th is our Unsung Heroes Awards, which we like to attend. They haven't picked a place or a time yet. It's we're waiting. So I don't have that information, but as soon as I do, I will get it back to you. And January 30th is a board of directors for NJSBA. Sorry, I left that out. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Blues, have CPAC PTOs.
Thank you, Mr. President. I will start off with the high school because Ms. Goff just mentioned it. It is February 25th, Multicultural Night. It's the second annual Multicultural Night. Strong roots, many branches, one Hawthorne. It's celebrating the many cultures that come together to make our school community strong and vibrant. Over to Roosevelt PTO, there is a fun pasta fundraiser. Say that a couple times. Fun pasta fundraiser. I think the forms will be available. It may only be till tomorrow or the 27th. I'm not sure. I apologize for that. But it's not just pasta. There's fun-shaped pastas, organic, low-cal, protein pastas, tomato sauces, soups, chilies, macaroni and cheese, and a lot more. You can find a student at Roosevelt that has the order forms, or you can go online. Again, I get a lot of my information from the Facebook page, so Roosevelt PTO Facebook, and you can find the order form there. LMS PTO presents Tasty Pizza Give Back, which is tomorrow, January 21st. It's an all-day event. It's takeout or dine-in. Just mention LMS PTO when you are making your purchase. And February 1st, LMS is hosting a paint and sip event. It's a fun night out. Bring your friends, family, neighbors, etc. for a memorable night filled with laughter, painting, and great company. The link is also on the Lincoln Middle School PTO page. I believe it's $50 per person for all the painting and sipping that you need. And CPAC, again, I'll just round it off with my monthly update that CPAC is preparing for the 8th annual 5K Color Run Walk on May 3rd. Put it on your calendar. Early registration begins April 18th. It's really one day, and then the price will actually increase on the 19th, so you should get there and register online on the 18th. And if you want to register the day of the event, you can, but it's cash only. And anyone who's attending, please bring non-perishable food items to donate to the local food pantry. Also, there's a $200 award for the school district, the Hawthorne District School that brings the most registered staff. So encourage your staff to participate, and you could get $200 towards your school.
I love that.
Yeah, it's good incentive.
Definitely. And again, it's hawthorne.nj.sepac@gmail.com if you are interested in being a sponsor. And that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Vega, Building Grounds and Policy, please.
Okay, so Buildings and Grounds, we met on January 13th, last Tuesday, and the following items were discussed. Updates on current projects, as well as the discussion of future projects, such as prioritizing the district-wide security, including additional cameras, visitor management systems in each school, and other security enhancements. We also discussed the possibility of upgrading the main entrance of the high school. With regards to the Bear Cave, we discussed renewing our lease with the current location, the rental location where the Bear Cave is situated, for a term that is longer than a year at a time, so that is in discussion at the moment. And we also spoke about introducing the concept of a possible 2027 referendum and what that might mean for the district and the community. With regards to policy committee, we did not meet this month.
Thank you. All right, curriculum and instruction. Action items, Mrs. Goff.
Thank you, Mr. President. Pursuant to the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the committee on curriculum and instruction recommend the following resolutions. CI 1 on page 5, carried on to page 6, CI 2 through CI 7 on page 6, CI 8 through CI 12 on page 7. On behalf of the committee, I so move.
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Ehrentraut. Discussion. Yes.
I just wanted to say how much I love, today we're approving, one of the things, first thing, sorry, Abby listed was trips. So I just found this out, but our high school dance team, dance class 3, you call it, are going to each of the elementaries. I just want to point that out for the board and people watching, to perform for them. And I just think it's another great chance for our elementary kids. I believe they're also going to the middle school, but anyway, to show them what they're doing and get them involved. And it's just another way to connect our students in the district, and I love that. So I was very excited to do that and approve this tonight for our students. That was all. Thank you.
Anyone else?
I had a question, Mr. President. So for CI 6, CI 7, CI 8, 9, and 10, I think I'm just unclear as to the way that it's written as far as, so for example, take CI 8, because I'm looking at it right now. It says that there will be a maximum of 3 hours monthly, not to exceed $2,300, and that's for the next 5 months? So is the $2,300 for the 5 months, so we don't know the hourly?
Well, so this is a student that we're currently looking at a district placement.
Okay.
So I think that's the top amount that we spend over the course of the school year. These 3 hours is going to equate to the 23.
Right, that's what I was trying to figure out.
We
Like,
don't
I
know what
took
it
that
would be,
number
right.
and divided by, so the next 5 months, and then so 15. I took that number divided by 15, and I'm like, well, that can't be the hourly rate. That's an insane amount of money. So how are we arriving at $2,375 if we're not, do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not asking.
Over the
clearly.
course of 5 months, 3 hours per month.
Right.
If you do the math, that's an expensive
That's
service.
exactly. So maybe that's not the best example. I know some of these can
Don't
be
you
very
think this is
expensive.
probably weekly? Have you ever seen, a student that only gets 3 hours a month?
Of speech, no.
No, so I think it was probably weekly.
I'll look into it.
Yeah,
But I think my question is
'cause
more
they're all written
so,
like that.
they are all written like that, and I tried to do the math in my head, because I know the going rates of some of these things, just because that's what I do daily. And it's, all of them seem very high to me.
Yep.
So I just don't know if it's that we have a very high hourly rate, or maybe I'm just not factoring in something, like, I think I'm just confused, only because this, I know a little bit more about this than
Of
the
course.
general population. So maybe it would be clearer if we didn't, I don't know, and I'm not suggesting to change it. I just, for my own edification, I think these seem exorbitantly
and-
high.
Right, and if that is a service that we're paying that level of money for, it's
Sure.
definitely something we want to look into, so.
Sure,
I'll-
and I understand that the nature of these special placements can be exorbitantly
Right.
high.
Mhm.
So this is certainly not something that we typically see at these rates.
Right, so I'll look into it, and
Okay.
I'll report back.
Somebody else, I'm sorry. Is there a minimum or maximum for ESY, a number of days? Because I just noticed, and I apologize, that we're starting in June this year. We usually start in July. I'm sorry, CI-4. CI-4. It's approval of ESY dates.
The specific, we did move it up a little,
Okay,
as
okay.
per a suggestion from our Director of Special Programs. And we are still fulfilling the specific amount of days that we're required to offer ESY, even when we're moving it up. And the idea is like a continuation of their educational experience rather than having a gap and then.
Right, which I totally understand, because
Right.
we don't want them to lose what they've learned. It's not teaching new skills, it's so that, and I know you know this, I'm saying it for the
No, I
public,
understood that. Mhm.
so that you're not losing the skills you did have,
Right.
you did gain. But I think we're offering more, because we're starting early, and yet we're still ending on time, right? So I'm fine with more, but I'm pretty sure the minimum is 19 days. And I love that we're off Friday in Hawthorne, because a lot of districts don't
Right,
do that,
yeah,
but.
the 4-day week.
All right, I was just curious if there was a reason that we were starting early this year, but that's all.
That was the rationale, was just to
Okay.
keep the kids in the flow of being
Yep.
in the building.
Okay.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Multi-Colson,
Yes.
Mr. Palooz,
Yes.
Mrs. Spohn,
Yes. Oh, wrong person, sorry.
Mrs. Spohn,
Yes, but I'm gonna recuse myself from CI 6 to CI 10.
and yes to everything else,
Yes.
right? Dr. Vega,
Yes.
Mr. Carr,
Yes.
Mr. Clavijo,
Yes.
Ms. Arentraut,
Yes.
Mrs. Goff,
Yes.
Mr. Tataro.
Yes. Personnel, Ms. Arentraut.
Thank you, Mr. President. The following resolutions are pursuant to the recommendation of the superintendent of schools. P1, not P, sorry, through P7 on page 8, P8 through P17 on page 9, P18 through P28 on page 10, P29 through P36 on page 11. On behalf of the committee, I so move.
Second.
Second by Mrs. Goff. Discussion. Yes.
So I know a couple of these dates have passed already that we're approving for like chaperones for tonight. I know January's wonky
Yeah.
to begin with. When we approve them past the date, and kind of playing catch up with the holidays and stuff, if like, let's say a chaperone didn't actually chaperone on one of the dates that already passed, would we have to then take it off the agenda, or would we just fix it with payroll separately?
I believe, and I'll let Ms. Vitale speak to this also, is the retro individuals that are listed on here.
Right.
We're putting them on because they didn't make a previous agenda, if that makes sense. Like, ideally,
Yes.
this is what we've been working in terms of agenda deadline.
Right.
Is we really should not be retroing
Right,
often.
right.
The majority should be approved at least in the previous 14.
Right, but what I'm asking is because it's retro, if it didn't actually take place, so let's say a chaperone didn't actually chaperone on that day.
So
Is
then-
that something they're vouchering for, so it really
Yeah.
wouldn't matter,
So, yeah,
right?
we wouldn't
Okay,
pay that.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to mention, I saw Erin Brown on here, P10, who is a Hawthorne alum
Yes.
and a parent in town, and was at the volleyball game at Roosevelt. So I'm very happy. I love seeing alum Hawthorne that have, born and raised in Hawthorne, went through. She was like a bear to the extreme. We were in band together, graduate together. She was Erin Hayes then. But anyway, I just want to say congratulations to her, and I'm so happy to be approving everyone on here as a hire tonight. So thank you. That's all.
Mr. President?
Yes.
I would like to thank the administrative staff and the board for their pending approval of P1, which is increasing the sub-pay to $130 a day. I happen to be witness to a Bergen County conversation on a Facebook page that I'm on where they were talking about the going rate even in Bergen County. This seems commensurate with Bergen County districts. And I think will do nothing but benefit our students because subs are so integral in everyday functioning, and this is going to just really benefit us, and I'm very thankful that we figured out a way to do that. I'd also like to just congratulate all the people that are getting their longevity pay on here. It's so nice to see that so many faculty members have stayed long enough. I know we've been doing that incrementally each time, but I forgot to mention it until today. To be in receipt of longevity, it means you really have stuck it out, and we are appreciative of that long-term commitment that you've made to the district, and we really, really appreciate everything that works here. But all good things on this agenda.
I'll make a comment, but kind of to piggyback off what's already been said. First, welcome to the new hires to the district, as I always like to welcome them. And again, like Abby just mentioned, congratulations to the teachers who received those longevity increases, and we're grateful that you're here for those milestone years with us. So congrats again.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Paluce?
Yes.
Mrs. Stone?
Yes.
Dr. Vega?
Yes.
Mr. Carr?
Yes.
Mr. Clavijo?
Yes.
Ms. Aarontrout?
Yes.
Mrs. Goff?
Yes.
Ms. Multi-Coulson?
Yes.
Mr. Tataro?
Yes. Finance Administration, Mr. Cleo.
Thank you, Mr. President. Action items pursuant to the recommendation of Superintendent of Schools, the Committee on Finance and Administration recommends the following resolutions on page 12, F1 through A2, on page 13, A3 to A5. On behalf of the committee, I so move.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Carr. Discussion. Roll.
I'm sorry. Yep. Yeah, for F3, I know I was just curious what the funds are actually being allocated for, like a, not specific, but a brief overview of what the money we're withdrawing for maintenance.
So I'll start, and Ms. Vacali, if you want to add in. So I think that we've been keeping the board up to date in terms of especially from the Buildings and Grounds Committee, the number of maintenance-based projects that we had to do this year in terms of some of the boiler issues that we ran into, the classrooms at Roosevelt, and with some of those items, it turned out that there was an upcharge that was associated because you dig in and you find a larger problem. So as part of that process, our maintenance reserves certainly took a hit for the first half of the school year. All good things though, because we're putting in a district in which we're ensuring that the kids are safe and their buildings are warm and attended to, but just to be completely certain that we're going to be in a good place for the second half of the year, Mrs. Vicali and I sat down and discussed that it would be important that we would have funds in place, because being that we're only in January and we have a whole second half of the school year, that would be appropriate to take $200,000 out of maintenance reserve to make sure that we get through the rest of the school year.
So there's no like big project it's going into, or a certain school, like I know we did roof repairs recently, and new roofs on a couple.
Yeah. No, these are not capital projects. This is just maintenance, everyday repairs that we need to do in the district.
Okay, because I also know that we had some referendum money left that was, could go to
repairs,
each school, like, we had made like little, you can't use those for, even if it's something that was on the referendum.
If it's on the referendum, we're using it, but these are not projects that
Same
are on
is
the
right,
referendum.
and I apologize. If something was on the referendum, like a boiler, for example, and then that needs repair, which, I mean, it should be brand new, but you know, things happen, we've seen whatever, I don't know the terminology. Can't we use the referendum funds?
Where we've been able to, we have, but these are projects that wouldn't fall within the referendum.
Because like, for example, security and security cameras, I know is a goal, right? But that, I'm 99, and I wasn't on the board then, but I'm 99% sure that that was part of the referendum.
Which is the plan for the
Yeah.
referendum remaining funds are gonna go directly into security because they were related to the original.
Right, but also additionally, this is gonna go in as well, meaning, F3, into security and security.
No.
No.
This is just for maintenance reserve. So for example, at Jefferson, at the end of the landing, I think I've shared this with some of the board members, we have that area that collects water and freezes over.
Right.
That would be an appropriate job for us to use maintenance funds
Okay.
to fix that piece of it. But anything security-based, we're in a good place that we have leftover funding that we're able to upgrade
Okay.
more, and it's related to the original referendum, which it makes that money allowable.
Okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but moving something from a reserve account, it's like moving from your savings to your checking. It's
Correct.
there to
Correct.
use, so the possibility exists that we don't use all 200,000.
Correct.
And
Right.
then when we put it back,
Yes.
okay, so it's just moving it to, so that if they need to fix something urgently.
Okay.
And
I think I understand.
Yeah.
And then, so my last question is, can you use maintenance, reserve money for like new projects?
No.
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 What if you wanted to look into a new project? Could you use the money for that? Like, let's say, the architect.
No.
Are you answering my question, audience? Thank you.
Sorry.
So you couldn't pay an engineer to do something
No.
out of that money?
No.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay,
come out of
that's what
Right.
I, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Maintaining
Thank you.
current
Yes.
facilities.
Right, the maintenance part of
Maintaining.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Matt.
Roll call, please. Roll call.
Mrs. Spohn?
Yes.
Dr. Vega?
Yes.
Mr. Carr?
Yes.
Mr. Clavijo?
Yes.
Ms. Aarontrout?
Yes.
Mrs. Gall?
Yes.
Ms. Multy-Coulson?
Yes.
Mr. Palooz?
Yes.
Mr. Tataro?
Yes. Claims, Mr. Carr.
Thank you, Mr. President. In accordance with NJS 6A23-2, colon 11B, C3 and C4, CLI approval of January 2026 bill list, it is recommended that the board approve the bill list for the month of January 2026.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Clavijo. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Dr. Vega?
Yes.
Mr. Carr?
Yes.
Mr. Clavijo?
Yes.
Ms. Aarontrout?
Yes.
Mrs. Gall?
Yes.
Ms. Multy-Coulson?
Yes.
Mr. Palooz?
Yes.
Mrs. Spohn?
Yes.
Mr. Tataro?
Yes. Dr. Vega, Buildings and Grounds, please.
Pursuant to the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the committee on buildings and grounds recommend the following resolutions. BG1, starting on page 13, continuing on page 14. On behalf of the committee, I so move.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Palooz. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Carr?
Yes.
Mr. Clavijo?
Yes.
Mrs. Aarontrout?
Yes.
Mrs. Gall?
Those, yes. I'm killing it today.
Ms. Multy-Coulson?
Yes.
Mr. Palooz?
Yes.
Mrs. Spohn?
Yes.
Dr. Vega?
Yes.
Mr. Tataro?
Yes. Dr. Vega, again, policy, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. The action items pursuant to the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Committee on Policy recommends the following resolutions. P01 on page 14. On behalf of the committee, I so move.
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Goff. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Clavijo?
Yes.
Ms. Aarontrout?
Yes.
Mrs. Gall?
Yes.
Ms. Multy-Coulson?
Yes.
Mr. Palooz?
Yes.
Mrs. Spohn?
Yes.
Dr. Vega?
Yes.
Mr. Carr?
Yes.
Mr. Tataro?
Yes. Public be heard. At this time, members of the public may ask questions or make comments on educational issues or school matters.
Not a dialogue with the board.
right.
Name and address.
State your
I
name.
feel like it's
Let's see your license,
congratulations.
please.
Citizen Rich Marino. Rich Marino, 18 Cincinnati Court. So I am here tonight to give you guys an update on the Athletic Hall of Fame, which we've been working on for about a year now, a little more than a year now. But you may have seen our post, our recent post on social media, but I wanted to come and give you a formal update, kind of tell you where we are and what the plan is going forward. So first of all, we are very excited to announce our inaugural class, our class of 2026. Not an easy decision. There are many, as you can imagine, many deserving former athletes, coaches, teams, and special contributors that we consider. The great news is this is just year one, so we have many years ahead of us to induct many other candidates going forward. Just to give you a quick update of who our inductees are for this year. Our athletes being inducted are Teresa Denbeck from the class of 79, Robert Foyle, class of 64, Margaret O'Hagan Gorman, class of 1987, Sandy Haran, class of 1976, Ethan Ramos, class of 2013, Rusty Reed, class of 1994, Caitlin Salisbury, class of 2016, Michael Patrick Teresi, class of 1971. Those are our athletes. Our coaches are Coach Ed O'Connor, former phys ed teacher and coach, and Coach Julie Zimmerman, also former phys ed teacher. Our three teams that are being inducted, really there's 4 teams, but we're kind of doing 2 together as one. Our 1935-36 boys soccer teams, our 1970 football team, and our 2001 girls volleyball team. And our 3 special contributors are Allison and King, as you know, you've seen the name on the field down there, and then William Rhodes and Henry Van Rye, or Hank Van Rye. You've probably seen their names down by the field on the snack stand. So that is our inaugural class of 2026. We're very excited. As I said, very tough decision, but we feel very good about the group that are being inducted this year. So really excited to share that. Our dinner is Thursday, March 26th, 2026 at the Brownstone, starting at 6:30. We are just beginning to share all of our ticket and ad book information. As a matter of fact, our social media guru, Megan Nepper, will be posting our ticket and ad book information on social media. I asked Mr. Mignelli to share all that information in the school's weekly reports, and I appreciate your willingness to do that. Thank you for that. I'm also going to be speaking to the mayor, having him share it through his weekly announcement as well. So I'm looking forward to getting that information out, but it'll be out as of probably the next couple of days. You'll start seeing it on social media, and of course through the school's weekly reports. And I do want to mention, just for those of you who may be watching, hopefully some people are watching, we have 2 social media accounts. Our Facebook account is Hawthorne HS Athletic HOF. Hawthorne HS Athletic HOF. And our Instagram account is HHS Bears HOF. HHS Bears HOF. So you'll see that information about our tickets and ad book information on those sites. The other thing I just want to mention, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the Booster Club, and really more specifically, the Athletic Hall of Fame Committee. So we do have a committee that have been meeting, and I just want to share who they are because they've been putting a lot of time in, and I appreciate all the work they put in. So our officers are myself as the chair, Bob Pasquale is our vice chair, Gus Shell is our secretary, Chris Warner is our treasurer. Our other committee members are Mr. Tom DeMeo Sr., former phys ed teacher, and my high school football coach. Lisa Rademacher, former phys ed teacher, John Bertolo, Margaret O'Hagan, Art Mazzacca, John Pizarro, and Megan Nepper. So that is the committee that has been working very hard to not only collect the nominations, to discuss the nominations, and now work on putting the dinner together. So just want to thank those guys, and hopefully we will see some of you at the dinner. We're really excited about this. This has been a long time coming. It's been a kind of a personal project for me, and as soon as I retired, I jumped in with both feet. So looking forward to March 26th. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Seeing none, we'll move on to general comments, new business or old business. Please make sure you state which one it is as we go down the line. And we will start off with
Mr. Palooza.
Thank you, Mr. President. Really just want to congratulate all the teachers of the year. I came in, it was nice to see everybody here, and I was a little disappointed because I was hoping to see Lisa Searles. I haven't seen her in a very long time. My son was 3. He's going to be 23 this year. So, and from what they said, she was here for 20 years. So she was one of the first people that really helped us learn, you know, how to take care of him and move forward. It's again, a lot of them we have dealt with over the years, but I was hoping to see her. Congratulations to everyone, you know, for the teacher of the year. That's all I have to say for that. Thank you.
I have a general comment. It's an unusual one. No, it's not a funny, unusual one, but I wanted to take a moment to remember one of mine and Erica's classmates who passed away this morning. Getting upset because he was a friend. Jason Pullins, who graduated with us in 2002. Some people know him, of course. He may have had some physical limitations. He was in a wheelchair our entire time in the Hawthorne school system, but he was actively involved in so much in our district. And I think, I mean, anyone who knew him loved him, but I think it's also a testament to our community. He was, I mean, we're talking 30 years ago, 25 years ago when we graduated or so, but he was so warmly embraced and always welcomed and included, and I think that goes to say just a lot about our community. I'm grateful to have kept in touch with him. Every time I've run for an election, he's had my signs up, and he's just so proud of being classmates with both of us. So it was upsetting to hear today because he has been sick for a while, but just wanted to remember someone who was really a big part of our time here. So that's all.
I guess this is, I don't know what this is, what kind of comment it is. I have 2 suggestions. Number 1 would be potentially, to the best of our ability, basically prohibiting anything else in the district from happening on nights of board meetings. I would love to see more public participation at these meetings, and that includes bringing in members of the community to honor them. And I feel like sometimes they're split. There's games, there's other meetings. We had another important meeting this evening, and I don't think it's fair to have them choose. If we can just get the calendar out. I mean, we've approved the meetings already. Ask respectfully that the athletics department and all the buildings respectfully do not put anything on those nights. We also have been traveling to different buildings, and I think, which is great, and letting parents come in and see. But I know other districts that do that board meeting nights or board meeting nights, and there's really nothing else that can happen on those nights for a number of reasons. We want people to come to these meetings. And if they can't come, which we understand, we've made the commitment to have them live streamed. So, you know, letting them watch the meeting from wherever they can watch the meeting, but not having them choose, have to make the choice of attending an event or coming to a board meeting, if we can. Additionally, I think that it would be lovely if we could have our middle school students. I know we have a few teams here. I don't know all the current teams. Soccer, track, basketball. If they could play one of their respective sports at the high school, like make it a night where they come play basketball in the gym. Make it where they, I'm assuming they do track at the track. But anyway, again, as we've said, people who get into that building love that building. Just getting them into that building, and their families. Families will come watch them participate in these sports. So, just an idea. You know, we've said a couple of other things. Inviting all middle school students, giving them a free ticket to the play. They come for free. Getting them into that theater to see the play. I was so impressed by the play that I saw, and I know the musical's coming up. So just things that we can do to really get students and their families into the high school, I think would be great beneficial. We're doing a great job of getting high school students into the middle and elementary school, heroes and pool crews, peer leaders, all of those other things. The dance, as you pointed out, the dance field trips going down.
Yeah.
Now I think we need to do the reverse. Seeing if we can get those students into the actual building would be really great for them. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm just following up, this was not part of my original comment, but like, we do have like spend a day at the high school for our kids, I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, shadow.
Thank you. But not everyone knows about it. The parents, not all parents know about it, and they have to obviously like sign their child up and.
Actually, they don't. The student signs themselves up.
Well, I signed my child up, Abby, okay?
My time.
And let-
I'm just saying.
Let the teachers know they're not gonna be here, they have to, you know, we have to schedule it, find a mentor that they're gonna be with for the day. So there's a process, but yeah, we're not just, we are sending them down, and I understand why it's easier,
Yeah.
right? But it is a good idea to have a dance, maybe it could be a dance there, I don't know, maybe if they can't do a sport, because I feel like it's already scheduled, and the schedules are so tight, and there's so many sports going on, but I know like this middle school PTO is rocking it this year, which I'm not surprised. So they have a dance coming up again already on the 30th, and that might be an idea to have a dance, and so that they're, I mean, you know, not free roaming the high school, but in the high school to experience that feeling, because it really is such a gorgeous place when, as soon as you walk in there.
And the parents would appreciate the pickup at the high school.
Yeah.
Easier to
Oh,
pick up
yeah.
from the high school than
Oh,
it is
yeah,
to pick up.
that's for sure. So anyway, I think that's a great idea, and maybe we could build on that. So I just want to say congratulations to the Governor Educator of the Year recipients tonight. Once again, always so happy to see paraprofessionals, behaviorists, special education teachers. It makes my heart happy. And art, we had art teacher tonight, so it was a nice mix. I got to see the dance team perform, and I already mentioned they're now gonna go to our K-2 students in the elementary schools. I think Anthony mentioned this, but the Bear Cave lunch is on the 30th. That's always exciting, get your pre-orders in. I also got to not participate, cheer on to my fellow board members as they played volleyball against parents. It was staff against parents. They did a great job. The high school cheerleading competition, a couple people posted their performance on Facebook, and it was amazing. They looked so good.
There's another one this Thursday in Harrison.
Yeah, say it louder.
Thursday, Harrison.
There you go. Same thing with the wrestling. I have a couple friends who's actually one of those Kenny Callahan, I think you mentioned tonight in your report, or you did, one of you guys. But his mom posted the match, and he is out of this world. So their home match is going to be on the 24th at 9 a.m. in the Hawthorne High School gym for wrestling. There's so many things going on. January 28th is open mic night at the high school. I will not be going or singing, but what a cool event. I don't remember us doing that I was aware of. Maybe no one told me about it, but that seems great. And then lastly, I brought this idea up before. I just wanted to bring it up again. I noticed our own Facebook page, we haven't posted anything since like, I don't know, December 8th or something. And it was to congratulate our Educators of the Year recipients. I would love to see our students do something, maybe if it's within their class. So we have business classes, we have computer design classes, we have marketing classes. That could be in any one of these areas where they're posting and writing, and it's giving them career readiness skills. And obviously there's an educator to approve it so that they're not going crazy on our website or Facebook page. But I just always, anytime we can get life skills, give life skills to our students, and they're giving back to us. So I just think it's a great idea. Even if it became a group, like after school, for example, how the yearbook is, I don't know, maybe we have social media people already, I don't know.
Right. We do have a number of pockets.
Okay.
In which they represent like like our culinary group. They have their own social media But I think one of the things you're also pointing out is like the level of awareness that there are these social media pages that exist.
Yes, I didn't know we had a social media group, our culinary, so that's a perfect
Yeah.
example. I didn't even know that, I'm on the board. So there are so many things going on, but no one knows better than our high school kiddos, right? Like, so if they could be involved and benefit from doing it and designing things and, you know, I just think it'll
No,
be great.
Jonathan can lead the
Okay.
way.
Did you just volunteer?
I
Yeah.
volunteered.
I think you went like the other way. Anyway, thank you,
No, and I
that's it.
appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Holmes.
I just want to say that I am really honored to be given this amazing opportunity to be a member and to thank everybody for like welcoming me so warmly. I really appreciate it. And there is no better night than tonight to have my first official meeting recognizing all of these amazing teachers. I really didn't think I was going to cry at my first board meeting, but I did. So I just want to say thank you, everybody.
Dr. Vega?
I just want to say congratulations to all the teachers that we honored here tonight. I mean, the teachers are, it's the heart of our district, so thank you to every single teacher that was honored here tonight and every teacher who is in our district. Thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. Spohn, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. And tonight was an awesome night. We have an unbelievably special group of educators in this district. And I'm sure we can name 50 governor's educators of the year, hands down, easily, without batting. So to those who won this evening, I congratulate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for what you do for the district. And thank you to all the teachers in the district and aides, paraprofessionals, all the educational staff. Thank you for what you do. It does not go unnoticed.
Just general comments, just echoing on the wonderful night that tonight is. It almost feels like graduation. There's such good energy. And just kind of piggybacking on what Lisa's saying, it is a treat to be part of this team in some capacity. So yeah, it's definitely a special night. And the other comment that I had, just want to thank our President Marco for putting the committees together and, you know, turning it on, getting us on track for this year coming up. That's all I have.
General comments as well, echoing off of everybody else. Congratulations again to all the Governor Educator of the Year Award recipients. Again, truly special night. This is the first time that I've been to one with the capacity that this room was filled with. I mean, it was pretty amazing and, you know, real testament to all of the honorees and great to see it happen. And other than that, I will also thank Dr. Sprito for coming in tonight and sharing a little bit about the Athletic Hall of Fame. Looking forward to seeing how that takes off and supporting the mission that the group has put together for such amazing and talented recipients from our district, right, and the team. So with that, that's all I have. On that note, motion to adjourn.
Motion. Second.
Second by, who was that?
Me.
I didn't see, I'm so sorry.
I know, I'm trying to keep my head, I have a big head.
Discussion,
And it blocks you guys.
roll call please.
Ms. Erentrout?
Yes.
Mrs. Goff?
Yes.
Ms. Muncy Colson?
Yes.
Mr. Kalous?
Yes.
Mrs. Stone?
Yes.
Dr. Vega?
Yes.
Mr. Carr?
Yes.
Mr. Codijo?
Yes.
Mr. Quintana?
Yes. Good night, everybody.